Okay, for some of you guys who missed out, this is good friend Sagar and Taylor, and look at this event that they're putting together.
Salon series?
Yes, Salon series. Hopefully you'll be part of part 2 because part 1 here is just over the top. Tell us where we're at right now.
So we're in a hotel. We're in a secret hotel in
Yes.
San Francisco, and you would never be able to guess the location based on what's outside the window. And we're, this is the first edition of our Salon series presented by our book, The Art of Japanese Whiskey.
Yes.
And we're starting off with a heavy one. Everett, why don't you introduce the bottle that we're drinking?
The Hibiki 40. And as you can see, this is completely sealed, and this is really the ultimate. Let's pan over to our good friend Sagar, who has actually put together this event, because what's really special also that we need to know is that this is not in any way endorsed or, paid for by Suntory. This is by a whiskey geek himself, Sagar. And take a look at this. He's got the box.
Straight from Japan.
Straight from Japan. Now, really quickly, give us some idea what a Hibiki 40 is to some of the fans who are not. They probably don't know about the Hibiki 40.
Yeah, well, it's the oldest Hibiki released to date, and the retail price is $35,000 USD. There are 400 bottles in the world, and we are fortunate to be opening one tonight.
Wow. Now, just as special as this bottle, what is this book right next to it?
This is our book, The Art of Japanese Whiskey. You can check it out at japanwhiskeybook.com, and thanks to this book, Suntory was nice enough to send us this Hibiki 40, which we are going to be enjoying.
Okay. Can we see a couple pages flip through
let's do a flip through.
Yeah. Because, Sagar, you've actually, these are photos that you've taken yourself through your travels.
Not me, but my good friend that I produced the book with was the one who photographed it.
Okay.
Nick incredible photographer. And we traveled throughout Japan for over the course of 2 years.
Okay.
And basically just shot everything whiskey related. We interviewed bartenders, and we went to distilleries, and we drank, and we took photos. And this is the result. So
Wow.
This is 2 years of work. It's called The Art of Japanese Whiskey, and it's bilingual. It's in English and Japanese, and you can check it out at japanwhiskeybook.com.
And I might have to, for some of the folks who can't see how big this book is, I mean, this book is pretty thick.
It's huge. It's
I mean,
8 pounds. It's 400 pages.
It's 400 pages. How many pounds?
8 pounds.
8 pounds.
So it's a heavy one.
Oh my gosh. So please come check it out. And
Awesome.
just it makes for an awesome, coffee table book. It's also, I think, an important addition to any whiskey collector because it's not just a picture book. It actually
There's information.
There are bottles of whiskeys.
There's
Japanese
rare bottles,
whiskeys.
there's rare bars, there's secret bars, there's interviews with whiskey people and,
Look at
and
that.
fun quotes.
Yes.
And some people say they actually use it as their tour guide for when they're planning their Japan trip to figure out which bars and cities they might want to visit.
Oh my gosh, that's our good friend Waiter.
Yeah, waiter. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Yes.
A lot of friendly faces.
Friendly faces.
Nagoya, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Cool.
There it is.
There it is.
Ah, ha, 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 ha. Konnichiwa. Oh.
Cool.
Oh, that's the best. Thank you, Sagar. And, really, this event is going to be off the chain.
20 minutes out.
Wow. Okay. Besides the 40, we are now sampling also the 17 first, followed by the 21 later, then the 30, and the Bic. Man. Wow.
Those are snacks for you guys. Everyone for being here. It's a small group of whiskey lovers, and I'm happy that most of us know each other already. So this is the Salon series. This is the first of our tasting series that we're doing for our book. and we're starting with the Hibiki 40, as everyone knows. But we won't start with the Hibiki 40. We will work our way up. So we've got the whole Hibiki lineup. We're going to start with the 17, which is what's poured on the desk right now. Then we'll go to the 21. Christian, I'll get your 17. We'll go to the 21 after that, the 30, and then we're going to take a little detour to the Bic Camera, which is also Hibiki. It's a Cheetah Yamazaki Hakushu, so it's still Hibiki. And then we'll do the 40. And then we've got two SMWS Japanese single casks that Ray was very generous to bring and show.
Ray.
Thank you,
So we'll get the specs on those after. So yeah, take your time. This is the kind of thing you don't rush. Just enjoy the night. And if you need anything at all, let us know. We'll get it, or we'll have our chaperone go in.
So well put together.
Go get it for us.
Wow.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Right.
We start with 17.
We got Max, Marcus, Ray,
You know me.
Christian,
Sandeep.
Sandeep.
Cheers.
Hey, to health, everybody. Oh my gosh.
Cheers.
And to Sagar and Taylor. Okay, cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers, guys.
Too long of a table to reach.
Grow longer arms.
Wow.
Cheers, guys.
Hey, go longer arm.
So the first dram, the 17.
Yeah, feel free to put it in. Like, I don't think anyone expected that thing to be viral. Everybody that tries that, it's like,
That's
you know.
like, I think, one of the best QPR.
Yeah, oh yeah.
It's the first bottle that I bought a backup of.
So that 4 years is not making the color that change that much. So there's going to be a difference, or at least more shady than the 17. Yeah. We're moving into the Bic Camera. So this was a 1,000 bottle release that was sold exclusively for Bic Camera. I think 10 years ago or so, and there's nothing on the label, but we've talked to Shinji about it, and it's pretty much 25-year aged Mizunara Yamazaki with some other things blended in. And I think most people here have tried it, but it's really good. It's delicious, in my opinion. It's really got that Mizunara. This one is like going to be maybe the strongest Mizunara of the night. We're working our way up here, so we're
Oh my god. When you see the gold.
into the 30.
And blenders, all these integrations exist. It's like Lucid has an MCP now.
So this is the moment everyone's been waiting for. We're gonna open the 40 and drink it together. There's no refunds if it tastes like crap. I'm just kidding. But before we pour this, I just want to take a moment to thank everyone for being here. We were fortunate enough to get this bottle from Suntory through our book, and it's not something you come across often. So it just felt right to open it in this kind of setting with people who really appreciate whiskey. And for me personally, to everyone for coming out and making this event so special. And hopefully it's one to remember. Yeah.
Sweet.
Sweet. Oh, wow.
Here's the official book that came with it, so feel free to pass this around. I'm gonna pour them. It's gonna take us a second because we're gonna pour them carefully. So just be patient. We got the blender's glasses. But I only have 4, so Christian and Marcus, you guys get a mini blender glass.
Can we see the shipping box that comes with it?
Yeah. If you're interested, we got the shipping box.
Oh, wow.
It was hand carried, and I was flying ANA first class, and there was no one in the seat next to me, so the flight attendant was nice enough to give this its own seat.
Duty free thing?
What's that?
Let's do duty
It was a duty free. I got it. Yeah. Here's the book. We'll start with the pours.
Here's the question.
and see
How much would
That's kind of cool.
No, you're right, dude. The 30 is the same bottle.
I believe that's mother of pearl.
Okay.
30 is the same.
All right. Tell us what type of glass this is.
And
This is Kagami crystal glass,
but maybe
which is a premium type of Japanese crystal.
I want to enjoy this like not in a class like that.
Opponent whiskies, okay.
Pass it around.
I don't want to touch it. I broke a bottle once and I've never recovered, so.
Okay.
Was it
It was a Chichibu. I don't remember which one it
It was
was.
just a melting grain.
But
Okay, Chichibu, that's fine.
Oh, 2018. And then I had to
Which
make a new
which
pour.
batch? Honey batch you said?
Not the honey batch.
Not
I
the
know
honey
much
batch.
about American whiskey, but I do.
Practice.
It is.
Like,
Yeah.
it
Yeah.
gives them like 15 minutes.
Because
you know, like,
the sherry
takes it
component
over.
is.
I have. Let me grab another glass.
Okay.
Another.
Dude, I've been meaning to come back down towards you because I want to go to that taco.
Yeah, I think you're right about the alcohol being more present in the blender's glass.
No, it is.
Yeah,
It is. That's a fact, right? That's why they don't suggest drinking cast strength out of the blenders because the alcohol is like
Little King
You
Kentucky
lose the
out of
nose,
the
right?
glass.
Dude,
Anything,
the
I think,
small
over
batch
50.
Coy Hills.
50 plus, yeah.
The small batch Coy Hills out of the blender's glass.
Have you ever tried
Is the
those?
small batch
Are they good?
Some of them are really good.
Cheers.
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 Thanks for bringing this, man.
Thank you guys.
About fruit-focused tropical fruits, and the 40 also is a lot of lychee fruits, a lot of tropical fruits, but it's lasting longer. It fixes that kind of like weakness on the 30 a little bit.
Yeah, it feels lighter than.
Okay, so Ray, overall, do you like the 40?
I like it. I like it more than the 30. That is true.
Okay.
I'm not sure how much yet.
Okay.
Yeah, the finish is it just goes on
it's
forever,
it's
man.
really
Yeah.
The finish on the 40 is more complex and longer than the 30
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go to Marcus now.
As expected, right? I mean, that's like
hope so.
Yeah.
I think like exactly what you're saying is like the difference between like 17 and 21 is very large.
Okay.
And the difference between the 30 and the 40 as far as directionally they're very similar.
It's more delicate. It's like you have to like zoom in to kind of pull apart the intricacies. I feel a bit.
Yeah. And that's kind of why I thought it was maybe a little close still, but like when you dissect it, there's just a lot going on, and the finish is so long that you have time to think about it.
Okay. So 40, not a disappointment.
No.
Okay.
Not just
Max.
which one? This one?
Yeah, I the first thing I said to Marcus was like the 40 felt like 17 on steroids.
Okay.
Like it feels like there's a direct line from the profile of the 17 to the 40 for me.
Okay.
The 30 feels like the character feels a little bit different because I don't get the kind of raisins or that prune element in the 40. But I mean, they're both outstanding, and I think need a little bit more time with the 40.
Yeah.
Okay. Sandeep? Oh, he's still enjoying.
He's too busy loving it.
Okay, let's go straight to Christian.
I like the 40 a lot more actually. I think the 40 is more concentration, more complexity, finishes longer. You actually have more discernible notes that you pick up on the 30 that are quite subtle, but the 40 is just more pronounced.
More pronounced. Okay.
I think it still has a lot of time to open up though too.
Yeah.
I think it's pretty complete.
Okay. Sandeep?
The nose on this is just spectacular.
It changed.
It's-
Like when I was getting the peat like in a weird way. Almost
Yeah.
like I was like a funkiness, but it just went away.
Intense, perfumey, so great.
How do you compare this to the Bic, your favorite?
I think I like the Bic better.
Really?
I think I like
Hot
the
take.
Bic better.
I think. Okay, Christian
Now
just
here's why.
nodded.
Here's
Okay.
why.
Why?
I think the Bic is a bit of a turn, as everyone has said, from everything else we've had.
Yeah.
But the Bic finish is spectacular.
Okay.
And so this finish is easily the best Hibiki finish here that we've had.
Okay.
To my opinion, it
You're right.
lingers the longest,
Complex.
complex,
But you guys
sweet, a
feel
little bit of spiciness, but the sandalwood and the how is that a 43 Bic?
Yeah, they're all 43. Everything
I
we've
mean,
had
the
so far is
Bic
43.
at 43 is one of the craziest finishes I've ever had.
You got it.
Okay.
Was that?
So I think I'm like a little.
Might as well.
I'm starting to
I
think
would prefer a great finish over a great nose or a great palate.
Yamazaki
And so I think
malt
Bic.
compared
Shows
to
the Bic.
Hibiki.
Shows the Bic bottle.
Yeah.
Actually-
I think the Bic has more malt than the Hibikis.
Ah.
I think you're right.
Okay. So Shinji-san, everybody prefers.
Yeah.
No, come on.
And it's also in the Yamazaki bottle.
Yeah,
Right?
I actually think like
It's gonna get open again.
Oh.
I think the
Whoa.
Bic is my favorite, but I think like a large part of it is
Maybe
because
that's
like I
like
think the
some
grain
side by
component of the
side.
Bic gives.
Oh.
I think the Bic has the most
That's not
residual
fair,
sugar
man.
out of
That's
all
not
the whiskeys
fair.
we tried.
Sorry.
Residual sugar out of
Yeah.
all the whiskeys
Yeah.
we tried. I think like even though they're around the same percentage in proof, like the residual sugar is really what carries that finish and concentration through. Like you can tell in the viscosity of the Bic, like that sugar just bumps it up to like a medium to high viscosity whiskey, and it carries on the finish. And I think like a lot of people don't realize too that like sugar is an actual component that brings out pronounced flavors. Like the notes that you get of like apple, sandalwood, coconut, like some of these like vanilla notes and everything, having the sugar to just make it even more pronounced, I think that like really carries the Bic through. I think the Bic is like so good. It's pretty insane.
Thank you so much, Christian. That's really
Okay, now how about you? I'm gonna flip it on.
I don't know if you're getting this, but on the
I know,
40,
but I'm like, man, it's no age. Like, there's probably some super young whiskey in it. Like,
it gets bitter, actually, at the end, right? Whereas you don't get that with the 30. So there's something going on with the 40 where...
They would have put the number 17 on it if it was 17, right?
Yeah.
They definitely.
I like the 40. It's less sweet than
Probably just some
30.
young
I think it's it has a tighter nose.
What I am saying is that
I think unlike I think Christian, as you mentioned, you know, the lineage of what the 17, the 21, all progressive, right, to 30. This is pretty much a standalone dram itself. I mean, if we were to, I think all of us were to blind taste this, so you'd know that this is the 40 and not a 21. Neither is it a 17 or even the 30. But as it's lingering in my palate right now, I mean, on my tongue, it's actually getting a little bit sour, a little bit bitter. It's getting, it's
just the way of the world.
yeah, it's just really tight in my mouth.
I think that's what I didn't like about it. Everything you just articulated were my demerits.
Which is why you like the Bic.
I think so. The sourness
This
and
is
the
why
bitterness.
whiskey is great because, you know what I mean? It's like,
Yeah, for sure. There's no right answer.
Okay, Christian and I are in sync here. I mean, we like really thin pours because it just, you know, you can really taste the full bandwidth.
Yeah.
Whereas what you were saying just now was when people pour
A full 2 ounce pour in a glass, like you'll see a blend that's filled up to the like past shoulder.
Yeah.
2 ounce pour is donkey beer.
it is donkey, right? Yeah.
Don't use a Glencairn. So we have two special surprise whiskeys to end the night, and we're going up about 20 points in proof to single cask Yamazaki's. Right?
Yeah, 15 points in proof. Those are 43ers. These are 58s each. But yeah, you know, these are Yamazaki single cask ones. They're 0.3 and 0.4, so the early batches that the SFW has got. And yeah.
So for those who don't know, that's the 0.3 is like that's the third Yamazaki SFWS ever bottled.
Yeah.
Wow.
They bottled, do you guys know?
It's been like maybe a dozen or so.
Okay.
These are the old bottlings, though.
Yeah.
You can tell by
Yeah. You can tell by the labels.
So funny thing is that they were both bottled and distilled at the same time, 1993 to 2003. So they're both 10-year-old whiskey, but you're gonna find that they taste quite different.
And the cask types are the same?
They don't tell you what.
They don't tell you? Oh, this is Peter. Oh, I got 3 is Peter.
Yeah.
It'll get even hotter. Dude, it's crazy.
Peter Yamazaki.
I'm like, if you taste them wide, like if you taste
Wow, look at the take-home gift. Oh man. All right, Sagar, that was a pretty good event. Thank you so much. Epic. We're waiting for episode 2.
Episode 2 coming soon.